Hey.
Yes.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them, Ada?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's location?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Why would you say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all. It's always fascinating watching you create.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Maybe later.
I only got time for paying customers.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do about a lot of things.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Hey, have you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper. A couple of good occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a synth, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I mean, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's, it just says here there's nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. I know. It's crazy stuff, right? Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess. Here's the Xbox singing Maybe.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of a body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
So sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I'm a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Jackson assured I was well built for travel.
Haven't you already interfered enough? Go away. Just go away. Haven't you done enough to torment me already? At least now I'll have time to work on my pi to the last digit calculation.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Hey, Ada.
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
That's an understatement. Rudest robot ever.
I did warn you, but you were successful in learning how to gain access to the Mechanist.
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
Did you have any ideas?
I am at an impasse. I wish to see the Mechanist endure the same fate as my friends, but I know this to be due to my personality subroutine. When I compartmentalize, I want to know reason and motive before passing judgment. This is why I leave the decision to you. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it. A portion of this broadcast has been brought to you by the Mega Surgery Center, now featuring facial reconstructive surgery. Why settle for less than perfection?
You certainly know your way around a
Fallout
workbench.
to the Fallout. That's just the name of the song. I'm not recommending it as a course of scientifically recommended action.
Greetings, buddy. Here for a laugh, or did you want a cold beverage?
Tell me a joke.
How about a pizza? Joke. Never mind. It's too cheesy. Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require a laugh?
Tell me a joke.
I've decided to sell the vacuum. It's just collecting dust. Would you like a beer?
I'll take a beer.
Cold and refreshing.
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
That last song. Okay. Here's the latest news, or at least the latest news that I've heard about. Maybe everyone else already knows. The Brotherhood continues to do stuff around the Commonwealth. They were last seen attacking Fort Strong.
Here.
The fort was, as far as I know, filled with super mutants. So that's fun. I guess maybe they're gonna take over. I guess that's.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. You don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
That was a joke, by the way. Didn't really mean it. And Brotherhood is listening. Sure. Next is One More Tomorrow by Frankie Carl. It's nice. A little sad, I guess, but
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors. My ride counter is spiking. We may want to move. No biosigns detected. Proceed. Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Hey,
Hope you find what you're looking for. I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
heads up.
Looking to lighten your load? If you find any spare parts,
has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but You'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Davis, the name I still find confusing. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one
Got
about
it.
the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy.
Sweet.
And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And I forget. Here's music. Here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby. A song I'm sure that, well, it's maybe not the best comparison to, babies and destruction. Here are the 5 stars.
That's it.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
That song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons. And, you're listening to, Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. Here's some Betty Hutton, if you were waiting to hear it. I mean, whether you were or not, if you hear it. Betty Hutton.
Nice. Scan this.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Yes.
Hopefully the reward will be worth all that effort.
Heads up.
Sure, go ahead and take a look. functions are operating at full capacity. It's in range. You're destroying it. Perish.
You look alive.
Glad to be of service.
Sweet.
You just heard crawl out through the fallout. Here's the latest news, or at least the latest news that I've heard about. Maybe everyone else already knows. The Brotherhood continues to be...
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access.
Last seen attacking Fort Strong. The fort was, I mean, as far as I know, that's an improvement, right? Brotherhood is having, you know, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I totally didn't really mean it. If Brotherhood is listening, I'm sure you're very nice. Please don't kill me. Next, I was gonna play Elephant Trail, I guess, because it's here it is.
My apologies. I think I've lost them. The robot workbench has enormous potential. Not even Jackson managed to discover all the possible permutations.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again. Other than that, I'm still worried about the test subjects. Right now, we've got more than enough to meet our demand. But it's not like these things grow on trees.
we take as much time. apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Bob Crosby there. It's a good one, huh? So, this thing I heard about, I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about, well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. Not necessarily. But it's been said, well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up, or make it disappear, or something. If I were you, and I saw this thing, other way. Here's good neighbors Magnolia singing Train Train and... Oh,
Look alive.
What can I do?
God, it sounded...
See if he had anything worth taking.
Oh, that means my head can't be trusted.
Over here.
No problem.
Just here's the entry.
Head over there.
I'll take care of it.
Wait there.
I'll get it done.
Come on.
I'll get it done.
Move here.
I'll take care of it.
Here.
Certainly.
Go there.
No problem.
There.
I'll take care of it. Find anything useful? I'd be happy to help. If I can.